In this problem, we have 382 grams of aluminum oxide reacting with excess HCl, that means more than enough, and we're asked how many grams of water are made. So the first thing to do is to balance the equation. And we can see it's not balanced because we have 2 aluminum atoms here and 1 here. So I'm going to make my little atom inventory over here so I don't use up any of the space I need for the rest of the problem. So I have 2 on the left and 1 on the right, 3 and 1, 1, 2, and 1 and 3. So I'll start by putting a 2 here. That gives me 2 aluminums, but it also gives me 6 chlorines. Next is oxygen. If I put a 3 here, it'll give me the 3 oxygen and 6 hydrogen, and then I can put a 6 here. And so we have 1, 6, 3, 2 for our balanced equation. Let's write down all of our conversion factors. Since we're starting with grams of aluminum oxide, we're going to have to use 1 mole equals molar mass. So 2 aluminum. Aluminum is 26.98. And oxygen is 16. So the molar mass for aluminum oxide is 101.96 grams. And we're asked to get to grams of water, so that means we're going to need to use the same conversion factor for water. So 1 mole of H2O is equal to 18.02 grams of H2O, because we added up 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. And then we're going to need a mole ratio to get from aluminum oxide to water. So we're going to use the coefficients. So for every 1 mole of aluminum oxide that reacts, we make 3 moles of water. Now we just have to do the dimensional analysis. So we have 382 grams of aluminum oxide. And so first we're going to convert it to moles using our molar mass. Since we have grams to cancel out, we're going to put grams on the bottom. And we're going to put 1 mole on top, because the molar mass equals 1 mole, regardless of what coefficients are used. And when we divide, you should get 3.74657. I'll round it a little bit, but I'll keep using the whole numbers in my calculator. So next we have to use mole ratio to get from moles of aluminum oxide to moles of water. This is the only time we might have a number other than 1 in front of moles. So we have moles of aluminum oxide here. We have to put moles here. And our conversion factor says it's 1. And we want moles of H2O on top, so we have 3. Our moles of aluminum oxide cancel out. We get 11.2397. So we have moles of H2O. And finally, we have to get from moles of H2O to grams of H2O, using that molar mass we've already calculated and written down at the top. So to cancel out moles, we have to put mole on bottom, and we have to put molar mass on top. And you can see mole cancels out. And you get 202.539. And let's talk significant figures. We have 3, we have 5, and we have 4. So our answer needs to be rounded to 3. So you should have 203 grams of H2O.